and then see if we take the top off at 18. Now, I want to take profit in front of 18 only because I saw a seller, but there's the seller right here. There's that level 2. I want to show you guys. If you just saw it there, it was way more than 100,000 shares. So I'm going to take some shares off in front of that. I'm still taking a break long on Workhorse at 18, though, so I'm adding to my position through there.
What's up, Brandon?
LCA, guys, one we were talking about yesterday, big gap to the upside. They picked up Golden Nugget Online Gaming, a little bit of a purchase yesterday for them. On the move here again, big time volume alert just came in from 16 all the way up to 17 already for LCA, guys.
All right.
Yeah, and there's that Workhorse. Like, we just got some out there at 88. And then what does it do? It just dips right back down. So I might take another shot at this on a pullback buy into like 30s or 40s and then make another run at this 18. It's going to be a long ad only on dips or on a breakout. You don't really want to be touching it in the middle here, guys. Just too crazy action. So what I want to do here is dump the rest of my shares in front of 18 and then wait for the breakout or the pullback opportunity. Workhorse is going absolutely crazy right now, guys. So I'm going to get flat on it. We're going to break long at 18, and then we're going to try and pull back as well. Maybe get something in that 17-20 range like we did before. So scalp 40, 50 cents. Wait for this breakout any second now.
Guys, I hope you guys saw that reload there at 51.60 on Micron. So we just took some out and then got some more out at 81 there off that break. So that's a nice little 20-cent pickup right there. That's why you're seeing my average price now down to 76. So nice little pickup of Micron down there at 60s. Now we're holding this position. So let's just keep going, guys. We got the doozies on right now. You want the winners. Here they are. Let's get this out. We're in the 90s right now on Micron. So nice little trade. Did we just get hit there? Yes, we did. So we just got hit there some at 91 right there. Good little trade for us on Micron right now. Long 51.76. Beautiful trade on that one. Oh, yeah, and by the way, BYFC, there it is. We got it again. We're doing it every single day, guys. If you're watching me, here's another 40-cent winner, 20% return on BYFC right now as we are breaking the bottom. Let's wait to see what happens right now. Gets him out in front of 50. That's a bunched up zone right there. Oh, wow. Micron popping as well. It's a cowbell kind of day today, guys. We are just lighting this board up. Great trading today. And I have not even traded Workhorse, which is like my best stock. So we're going to get over to that in a minute. But bang, Micron, chicken dinner, winners for everybody. This is a monster 50-cent plus win right now on Micron. Ring the registers, guys. We're taking some out. Big trade there. 50 cents on Micron, 25 cents on BYFC. Hell yeah, our day is here, guys. Let's go.
And here goes Workhorse. Broke that 18 guy eventually. Now looking to try another little dip buy opportunity. Look, I wanted pullbacks to 17.20s. It doesn't even seem to want to give you that. So once again, Workhorse got to 18.44. If it goes there again, I'll probably take some shares out. I got greedy thinking it was going to be a bigger break off that massive seller. But if we get through it again, certainly going to take some off at the quarter, take some off at the 50, and see if we can't ride that train to the upside. I want to get back to INO as we retake 18 on Workhorse. I have not made the execution yet in INO, but I'll tell you right now, it is looking like that 30 break we were talking about earlier might come into play any second now, guys. So watch for a 30 break on INO. It was a hard bottom off the 26. We were going short if it tried to break that down. It couldn't do that. Hard bottom. So watch out for 30 even on INO.
Yeah, guys, we're going to celebrate this. If you want these plays and you want to get these hot-fired action, guys, follow me here on Twitter, @TraderTVSean, as we continue to rock and roll these markets every day. So watch me there. I'll be dropping my trades in there and just helping you guys out as much as we can. Micron to the upside, kaboom, that one, guys. Our best out, 19s. This is a 30, 40, 50 penny winner right now. What up, Brandon?
Big decliner here. OCX, guys, little cancer company, down 50%, got cut in half. 320 yesterday. We're down at 160. They had a late-stage lung cancer treatment that failed, guys, in a late-stage trial.
Uh-oh, late-stage trial,
cancer
fail. That's not good. But guys, what is good? I mean, just check everything out on the bottom and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. Micron now goes even higher up here. 52.25. We take some more longs here, guys. Let's start to get some out. Big time trade happening on Micro. Bang! Micron right there. Neil's wearing the shirt, but your boy's the one flossing today. Let's just keep it going to the upside, guys. Micron for the win. Big time trade happening here, guys.
Watch out for LCA, guys. We didn't mention this one. We should have Lancadia Holdings, of course, involved in this deal with Golden Nugget. They've been gapping since yesterday. You are going to see a bit of a move to the upside. 17 even is going to be a big breakout price on this name. It's up 15%, but the bigger move was certainly yesterday. I want to get you guys back to BLNK because we are still involved in this name. We like this one short in front of the 6 break. We got some on the open. We've reloaded now on the way back up to 6 even. So my short price now 555. We'll take some out on the way down to 520 as well. So still working in BLNK to the downside, as this one gave us a nice little re-entry here, guys.
I'm canceling my Apple trade here. We've already hit the long in the tech space with Micron, and that's been a doozy. So great little trade there. So we'll cancel out our Apple trade here at 362. Looks like it may, well, actually, I should probably still take this. 362 looking like a decent break here if it can happen on Apple, but it's just been bouncing around. This is what we're talking about right now on Apple, just very, very choppy to the upside. I was waiting for 362 to break. That did not happen, but give us another name, Brendan.
Another one in the electric vehicle space here, Solo, big move, another one that had a big move on Monday. We're back to the upside here. It actually gapped down this morning, but just breaking pre-market highs here for Solo. No news on this one either, guys.
All right.
We did have a halt on Carve, and it was a downside halt after breaking 15. So there was a bit of an opportunity on this break at the open. It's trying to get back to the upside after this halt and failing sort of miserably to do so. Watch out for a 12 even break to the downside, guys. I'm going to be looking at that as a short. If it gets back up to 15, maybe you can fade that one. But Carve now coming into the downside. Make sure you got those locates if you're trying to short this name. But I like this 12. It's already halted once. The floodgates could really open up if we break that level. You can see the two positions we got on, still working that workhorse. We'll try to stay away from that pun, but I'm trying to get into this Carve if it breaks 12. Otherwise, 15 would be that second breakout price if you like the long.
Yeah, and we're dumping our Micron right here. You can see a nice little fade back in Micron. Big monster win, falling a hole the last couple shares there, but the big win is in on Micron. And we also have the big win here. We're going to be about the same profit spot here on both these names. BYFC, that's another play on that Carve. We talked about that in the pre-market. So BYFC now for your sweet short opportunity of the day here, shorting through $3 and cashing out your 20+%. I think we can get down here, guys, 250. That's where my bid is right now. Give us it, Brendan.
Chinese tech firm here, XLNX, huge move in the aftermarket yesterday, 91.5 up to 98.5, just popping up on a volume scanner here as well. Multiple upgrades on this one today, guys. They increased their current quarter forecast, couple of upgrades as well on XLNX, guys.
Yeah, just looking at Tesla here, as we get a reload in front of a buyer on Workhorse at 1750. I'm going to take that bit of a reload and take some out in front of 18 again and start working this trade as long as we keep bouncing that range. Under 1750, we're getting out of that one. Tesla, big bump. We missed this $20 move off of the open. Another major run in Tesla. I'm looking to see if we can retrace anywhere to the 16 to 20 range. I'll be involved in that long there, guys. INO is getting close to that little breakout opportunity that we're talking about at 30 even. It just tested a second time and failed. If it can't break through eventually, I'm going to start hunting the shorts. I was looking for a 26 break. If we fail here a third time, I'll certainly think about fading it. Otherwise, now going to look at a 28 even break downside or a 30 break long. So now my bracket's a little bit tighter on an INO. While Workhorse just bounces in a 50-cent range, I should start taking profit inside of it.
Okay, guys, here goes Apple right now to the upside, taking 362 out. So we'll wait to see what that one wants to do to the upside right there. Let's see if we can cash it out. And bang, there it is, a quick 50 cents for you in 1 minute. That's what you want. Look at this, 362 long. Bang, we're at 362.70. So there we go, guys. Hunting and finding this opportunity for, there's 75 cents for you. Merry Christmas, guys. Big time trades just continues to happen. There's Apple on the 362 break. And guess what? We got it. That's more chicken dinners for you guys. More winners, more fun. Let's just keep this party rocking and rolling right now, guys. It's been a big monster day. Here's 85 cents right away for you on Apple, Brendan.
Another one moving here, guys. Lululemon out aftermarket yesterday. They picked up in-home fitness company Mirror for $500 million, up 8% on that news. 304 here at the open. We're up to 318 for Lulu, guys.
All right.
IDEX is another name that we were watching all morning long, guys. I'm going to be looking to get into this puppy rather quickly here. It is 240 that I like. You saw 235 break. What I mentioned to you was 240 when I looked at the daily, and 250 were more significant levels. That's why I need to see it break through there. You don't want this failed break at 235 when the key level, when you go to the higher time frame, was this 240 or earlier on last week. So that's why I had that price. That's why I'm not involved until we get there. I can tell you I'm all done with our good friend Workhorse. That break did not work out for us. Certainly if you scalp that one inside of the 50s to evens, you're looking pretty good. But watch out IDX through 240. Blink, we got the reload. I'm not taking anything off until we get at least 25 to 40 cents worth of a win on that $5 stock, guys. But IDEX 40s, not 35s to the long side for me.
And guys, this is just a savage move right here, guys. Cowbell winner to the upside right now. Apple, what a great move. We're going to tweet this out right now. 362 long. We waited patiently for that move. So we get that 362 move, and then now it blusts to the upside there. You could have taken $1.40 on that trade if you so wanted. Okay, the other move that we have on right now, obviously, is BYFC. I'm still waiting. What? We got as low as 58. You're not, again, my bid's at 58, and it didn't hit us. So we'll wait till that comes back down again. So a little bit of bad luck right there. Other than that, man, we don't have much else on. We have Apple. That's a 90-cent winner right now. So no matter which way you carve that one, it's not carved, but we're feeling like Superman today because we have Micron. That's been a banger. We have Apple. We have BYFC. And just now, just noticing right now that NIO broke through 50. So I took 50 shares right here by accident, breaking through 53. I'm waiting for it to come back here, 48, 49, 50. Then we'll take our couple thousand, hopefully, in that 48, 49 range. It's down to 51 right now, so looking to reload here on NIO, guys.
Yeah, we just got the break in IDEX through 40, guys. Added a couple of times on that break through the top side. 250 looks like it has a bit of a seller, so we can scalp in that range, load back in on any kind of a pullback, just sort of play around with the breakout range of 235 to 250. And when 250 goes, we want to be adding, not necessarily subtracting to any position that we have to the long side. So add Ideanomics right back to the long side, guys. Tesla also continuing its move right now through fresh highs. I mean, I literally just mentioned I wanted the pullback, and it did not give you anything, guys. Talking about 1,035 next level to the upside in quarters would be your next chance to get in on this one. Tesla off to the races, and that also means Plug, which I was looking for the downside play in through $8. I don't love it as much with the relative strength in the space. But it is giving me this little entry here, so I'm going to take a shot at Plug. It seems like it's the weakest name overall, so if you're going to be fading one of them, it seems like it's got to be Plug. Here's that $8 right here, right now.
Yeah, we'll watch Plug. We're also watching INO. That's been a good one for us today.
It's close to that 30 again.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that 30 to break. So we're just getting out of some right now. BYFC, that should be a good name for us. It has been so far today, but INO, yeah, still waiting for that 30 break. Workhorse, no problem. Dr. William there thanking you, Neil. So you've been thanked by the doctor. So there we go. Nice little trade there. BYFC coming back down, getting filled at 76. Nice trade on that name. So we'll just keep rocking and rolling to the downside here. I'm still waiting for some 50s to come through on this name, guys. BYFC to the downside.
It's the weirdest thing to me, but ODP is not trading despite everything that I'm seeing. I'm seeing ticks, I'm seeing prints coming off on ARCA, but it's still halted. I'm still wondering what's going to be going on with that one. Brennan, what do you got?
Another one that kind of came back to life a little bit yesterday, guys. Wader Holdings up 13% again today. Just popped up on a volume scanner there. $3 just got taken out. Huge volume spike for WTRH, guys.
All right. Apple right here, guys. Like I said, feeling savage on that one. It goes all the way to 363.30. So a nice little $1.30 scalp. We're out here for 50 cents, then we're out for $1. Now it's coming back down. Watch out, these futures trying to crack back. We'll get out of this one if it does break back down below 362. That's kind of the way I trade right now, but we are holding a third, not the 10%. So we thought maybe these futures wanted to continue to run up, and they may just do that. We're going to put another out up here, 363.30 or so for Apple. See if we can't take that out. About 25, 23, 24. We'll get out just shy of that 25 spot. But right now, Apple's rocking and rolling. I told you guys about WFC, and then I didn't think that this was a negative piece really at all. And then so now you're seeing WFC just kind of fading around. Obviously, it's still relatively negative against the market, but look at this move up. I told you guys not to short this stock today, and there it is. Nice move upside. Hopefully no one got burned trying to play that 25, but it didn't break, so all good on that front. BYFC heading back down to the south side. Let's see if I get picked up here in the 50s, guys.
Yeah, here comes Plug to the downside, but Blink, whether you want to call it Blink or not, BLNK breaking through 6. That's going to be a bit of a break to the long side on that name, so a look out, but Plug about to take the low. I do have the short here at 8. I did take some off in front of the low of the day. I'm going to be adding to the position at a 785 break. It really does feel like Plug, of all of these names, is the one that you can actually short on the day today. So you're going to see me add to the position right here on the break. Did we get the? Yeah, we got the execution on the 85 break. So we take some in front of 8. We add to the position, we get out in front of the low of the day, we add to the position on the break. I'm just going to continue to short this name as Blink now heads to the upside. INO, look, we said what we're going to do in INO, and that's if it failed another time at $30, we're going to go to the short side. It hasn't retested it just yet. This little wick didn't get you through. I've got my stop order ready to go long, so it looks like it's only going to be the long play on INO on a 30 break. That 28 also looks like it's going to be a convincing level to me, so watch out on INO. We got some shares out of IDEX in front of 250. Now it's giving us a pullback into that 235, so we'll add back into this one in front of 235 on IDEX. You guys, if you love that position board, thanks to the production crew for getting to us. We don't have to flash the board like we usually do. We're hoping INO is going to pop in here at $30. That's the one I've been waiting for this breakout all morning long.
What's up, B?
Seeing a couple of these Chinese-based education software companies popping up here again this morning. GSX, the leader right now, 4% to the upside. Went from 59 up to about 60.75, guys. Elevated volume on these this group as a whole today.
So Office Depot is now open. It looks like we just gapped down to 240. It closed at 226. We're basically coming all the way back to the previous price, which you would expect. I would actually tend to think, look, they're doing a reverse split. That's going to be negative for a lot of people here. So I'm looking for places to short it. Forget about all of these levels here, all of this printing that happened while the market was closed. I tend to have to throw that out the window. Not going to be very, very important for us, guys. Also, you're going to have to look at the previous day's history, guys. You're going to think about some of the levels you would have seen from yesterday. There was a pivot through about $1.90 to $1.80. Those would be levels on the way down. If it breaks the previous close at 225, 226, I'll be shorting that price on Office Depot.
Guys, yeah, Uber getting some requests for that, so we'll do our little Uber thing again. I really got to fix this board, and it's my fault. I keep saying we're going to do it, but here we go. We'll take a ride on Uber right now. So our Uber short right now is 45, so it's right here. It's at $30.45. We're only going to give this one right back to here, guys, $30.60. So Uber will average into it, but we are starting to build the short right now. You guys can see the positions on the bottom. It's been a big day, needless to say. Here's a 90, and bang, there it is. We take out Apple. Look at this. Bang, 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 bang. Beautiful trade there on Apple. Yeah, we're skating, and we're skating pretty hard here today. Nice little win there on Apple. That's $1.20 or so to that upside. You can see we've just been ringing it in today, needless to say, on all of these names. Here's BYFC, guys. Short here at 3. You can't see it, but it's another short in here at 290 off that break and straight down to the downside. So, yeah, guys, big-time trades. We will look at VXRT, but right now your boy's just trying to make money on all these different names that we have, including Microsoft looking to get back through $200. Big-time move happening there for Microsoft from 197 all the way back up. We'll take a look at that one, guys.
So I know you mentioned WSC. I hope everyone tunes in at 9 o'clock for the takes on these names here. You know, talking about this name, we said 26 was a huge level. I know a certain friend of ours behind us was talking about that yesterday. I looked at it and liked it at the same thing. And look at that reversal through 26. So if you shorted in front of it, fantastic. There's your morning. Watch out. If they take out 26 on Wells Fargo, that's going to be a break all day, every day. I can tell you INO has not broken. IDEX has not given the reload. So it's basically flat on that name right now. IBIO, however, if you can short this one in front of 25, that was a level in the pre-market. It's looking like it wants to hold below that. It is going to be short sell restricted. So if you like IBIO to the south side, you can only take it on the uptick. Breakdowns can be hard to get. Brendan, what do you got?
So there was the CARV, there was the BYFC. This is the other one in that group, guys. LMFA from a week or so ago. Back to the upside today with the rest of this group still coming back in pretty hard. Got rejected up there at 165, higher than normal volume on this one as well, guys.
Guys, this is why, man. I mean, please, guys, follow me if you can on Twitter. Just tweeting this out right now. Let's see, we have 3,700 followers. We'll see if we get to 4,000. But look at this, guys. Today, you want the big cap names? Apple's been destroyed. Microns, we crushed Micron. And here's BYFC, another destruction. Short here at 3, then short here at 290. And guess where we just got hit out, guys? At that level that we called, $2.50. This is a 50-cent win on a $3 name. So there you have it. Nice little win here on BYFC. Just comes crashing down. That's the big winner that all of you guys are looking for. Look at NIO right now, guys. $7.62. Long, $7.53. Like we said, we took little shares there, got some more on the reload. $7.53 up to $7.64 right now. This is once again a 10-cent winner on this name. 40 cents right now on BYFC. 10 cents on NIO. That's not that great. And then Uber right now, out of the money, 10 cents. Looking to average in on that stock. We'll average in right now, then we'll get out at $30.60. But let's get out of some of these trades. It's been a big time winning day for me. We're dropping down the money, and yeah, we did it again. It's always nice when you hit your goal.
And guys, Nikola got
10 o'clock.
crushed off of the open, guys. So downside action, $3 move on Nikola to the downside. It's bounced twice off 64.50. Double bottom put in. So if you're bullish on Nikola, let's see if it can run off this double bottom. You've seen this happen before. 65.40, 65.50 on a retake. Use that low of day as you're out on Nikola. So first time it's giving you a chance to get back in on a dip. Brennan, what do you got?
A little clean energy company here, Bloom Energy, popping up 20%, just running into $10 even here. This is $10. Big time volume behind this move. They're teaming up with Samsung's industrial division, which is Samsung Heavy Industries, to develop fuel cell powered ships, guys. So Bloom Energy, BE, big mover today.
All right.
BE going to get added to the list, guys. I want to get you guys over to Carve for a quick second here. This obviously has been one that we were looking at the open. We know it's going to be. We knew it was going to be in play. We like the south side trade. Missed the break to the downside. You're going to have to try and catch this on the way back up as opposed to catching breakdowns. It's very, very thinly traded. Liquidity not fantastic. So you're crossing 30, 40 cents instead of 10, 20, which you might think on a $10 name. So watch out, Carve. The next level down, when it gets to $8, that's a bit of a base of operations for any buying on CARV. Until it gets there, I'm only thinking short.
Okay, guys, here goes Uber. We just reload that price there at 56. We didn't get our full load there. That would have been better. I don't know. We used ARCA, but we didn't get it. Guys, today's been a perfect day for me. Apple, that's... Wow, Apple to the moon right now. Apple exploding. Hopefully you guys held this 362 long. Greg, I know you hold that Apple long there. We talked about that today as well. And then NIO right now, that's a 15 cent. What have we touched today that hasn't been complete gold, guys? BYFC, that's the biggest trade of the day. Micron, this trade has just been monstrous to the upside there. NIO, the other stock I've traded. And then, oh yeah, by the way, Uber, crashing down now as well. It's Cowbell Central, guys. Hit the money. End of the month. What a great way to end off this month, guys, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 today, guys. That's not a horrible day at all.
Yeah, watch out here. I'm watching our ODP. 240 looks like it's a bit of a selling in there, and 240 to 250. Also going to look at Nikola for potential short through 64.50. The only thing I was talking about was a long on the double bottom bounce play, but I do think there's going to be an opportunity for us to play that short break as well. So going to see if we can get those locates for a break down on Nikola. There is a bit of runway to the downside, so you get to this sort of 62, 63 area bottom. Couple of bucks there worth it for you if you grab those little shorts. But I'm now taking Office Depot to the short side. Of course, remember they had that halt on the entirely botched, reverse split there, that 10-1 that didn't happen, but is happening aftermarket today.
Yeah, ODP. Yeah, I knew that was happening aftermarket. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, that's embarrassing for whoever traded that. But okay, right here now, Uber's coming to the downside again. We'll just watch this thing fall. You can see the numbers and the destruction that's been happening today. We've already hit our goal for the day, and so that's been great. And it's only 10 o'clock just right now, so that's been a fantastic day. All of the stocks that I have on board right now just rocking and rolling. We actually could have destroyed Apple even way more than that. We gave you this 362 call. That's why you want to join us early, guys. I talked about 362 when it was down here, 361 and change. We just needed to get through a lot of this garbage and then head northbound on that one. NIO out here at 66. It gets as high as 68. We'll wait to see if we can't cash in on that one as well. That's long, 753. And again, guys, just off the break, right? I mean, NIO right here breaks through 750, comes all the way from $7 today, been strong the last couple of days, and then today we get the continuation upside. Look, sometimes trading, I'm not going to say it's easy, but with the way I've been trading lately, it sure feels like that. So let's try to find some more winners for you guys here as we continue to go. NVIDIA, Micron, we'll look at that one. Maybe AMD moving around as our favorite semiconductor space is always wild. I actually bought some of this in my own account the other day. So wow, nice to see this up 4%. Looks like Micron and AMD, especially AMD, looking to take out the top here, guys.
And don't remember, there's two ways to play INO. We are looking at a 30 break, but if it takes out 28, we're going to go short that too. It's trying to break through. It's the more it resists this price, kind of the more that I'm going to end up liking liking this in INO on the 30 long break, but you got to add this 28 to your mix. If you have the shorts, of course, in INO, make sure you do that. Plug's working its way back in there, so we reloaded in front of 8 even. It gave you the pullback, you take it, and then you work some out near that low of the day, 775. But it's already 10 o'clock. That means it's time for Happening Now.
Hey guys, yeah, number just came out there. June consumer confidence in the U.S. 98.1 versus 91 expected. So that should do something to the futures. Let's see. We are still pretty muted on the session overall. Back into positive territory here. We saw at the start of the show, all of these were negative. So 0.23% to the upside now for the S&P. The Dow 0.24% to the downside. Look at the tech stocks though. NASDAQ leading once again to the upside, about 0.7% already into positive territory. So a nice look for tech stocks. The Russell basically break even at this point. Here in Toronto, the TSX to the downside today, 0.3%. I'll show you why in a second. The Bovespa down in Brazil, 0.8% to the downside, also in negative territory. Energy stocks under pressure in both Toronto and Brazil today. Here's Cineplex, theater operator here in this country, to the downside after earnings, 16.5%. Monster volume behind this. Went from $9 here all the way down to $7.40. Bit of a bounce right now, but Cineplex in trouble, obviously. Airlines as well to the downside today. Air Canada here, a bit of a grind. It hasn't really been a flush or very violent, but bit of a grind to the downside for Air Canada shares. The other one, yeah, energy stocks really, really negative. 23.15 here at the open for Suncor, all the way down to 22.30, kind of consolidating at day lows at the moment. Energy stocks, some of the banks as well, under pressure right across the board. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, guys.
So it's a bit of a mess, guys. I want to try to show you ODP, but I cannot show you a chart. It is ridiculous. You're seeing all kinds of deep print wicks that are going to skew this thing. So looking at the level 2, we shorted in front of 240. We talked about the level and the seller that we saw up there. Just working this short, 226 was the previous close. We're going to add if it ever breaks that price to the downside. But unfortunately, I can't show you this one on the chart. We're short in the money. We're adding on a 25 break. We're going to be shorting in front of 240 for the time being. Hopefully your charts are looking a little bit better than mine, but I got the level 2 access, so I can see the prints as they're coming in on ODP. So we're short in the money on that one. And Plug as well. Like I said, we're going to work out of the short in Plug. We're shorting every single pop into 8. And then we're taking some out in front of that 775 low as you see here. And then just sort of rinse and repeat, holding on to this as we see this is the negative stock when it comes to that space. It's certainly looking like the weakest, and we're taking advantage right now.
Okay, guys, let's talk shop here a little bit. Nikola long right now, 65.50. That's instantly 25 cents in the money, so that's a nice one. Also, Uber, guys, check out this reload up here. $30.56. We take that short, and then look where we get out. 43, 42, 40. So a nice little trade there on Uber. So right now, guys, we are short Uber, 54s. That's 7 pennies in the money. We are long Nikola right now. That's 25 cents in the money. We are long NIO right now. That's 9 cents in the money. And BYFC, we are short that one. That's 44 cents in the money. Check the position board at the bottom, and you will see exactly what we're talking about, and then you will realize that it's just one of these kind of cowbell days as BYFC comes to the downside even more. 50-cent winner on a $2.80 name. That ain't bad. Look at Uber, guys. Back down in the money. That's 10 cents as well. And by the way, Nikola looking like it wants to break, but holding up here at 70. So we're going to wait to see on this one. Maybe we take it out for 20 pennies. I don't know. Let's just wait to see here what Nikola wants to do. I'm sitting up here near 66. Here we go. Nice little break. Let's just hope to see that Nikola can go up. Right now, it's a 15, 20-cent spread right now. But your boys got this one on for another 30-penny winner. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not chasing Nikola. I liked it through that break. My stop didn't hit it, but I'm just going to leave my order there for the pullback, certainly. So I hope you guys like that call. It's still going to be a short if it ever takes out 64.50, but it's only below the low of day. No fades on that trade for me. Brendan, what do you got?
ATHE, guys, the winner of the relative volume contest for today. Huge relative volume. You can see this thing barely trades on a given day. FDA saying they're going to meet with the company to help them further develop a leukemia treatment that they're working on. Came up slightly below expectations as far as the trial was concerned, but ATHE coming back to the downside, guys.
All right, guys.
That just halted as you were talking, Brendan. I don't see any, it just happened here. Look, limit up, limit down. So it just came off and halted to the downside after it flushed at $1.60. That's not even a big move. They really got to do something about these rules. The stock gaps up from 58 cents and goes to like $2. Yeah, I understand percentage-wise this is a big little flush here, but come on, give me a break. It's going to halt multiple times if you're halting every time you have a little 20-cent move like this. I'm looking for a break of $1.20. At any point, we're shorting that price. I'll also short in front of a 160 when this does open up in 4 or 5 minutes.
Guys, join the roller coaster. Let me lead you to the promised land. And there we go. Yeah, there we go there. Nice job, guys. Everybody on board. Look at Nikola right now. We take some out 80s there for that 30 cents. You can see that little spot right there. Now we're up to a 45-cent win on that one. So we hit this one and we go bang. And we see what happens. An explosion of cash today, guys. Everything working out, man. BYFC. Oh, that's Fannie Mae. That's not BYFC. BYFC down here. 237 and still tanking down. That's a 53-cent winner we have on board. NIO's come back to life a little bit, so nice little cash out right there. So we will say NIO no longer going through the roof, but that's okay. We've got that trade on board. And then that's about it right now. Oh yeah, Uber right now. We just did take that out again. Bang, bang, bang. So Uber's been a very profitable trade for us as well. Look, it may be an early fruit salad time today because I don't even have it with me, but the way the day is going, guys, it has been a monster for us. We just keep these wins going. It's always nice when you can hit your goal and it was before 10 o'clock, but now it's 10:06. So watch out for Uber coming back to the upside here. We're going to get light on this one right now. Get out if it breaks through 30.60, but it's a big win for us today on Uber, guys.
Seller here at $11 on Carve. If it breaks, I'm going long. I like $11.50, probably a little bit better as a breakout price, but when I see an iceberg order at that 11 that just got taken out, we'll jump into the long off of that first. First stop, $11.50. Second stop, this $12 range that you saw here. You're using this 10 even as a base. It's managed to hold it for now and rounded off this little bottom. So Carve possibly headed back way up here. It's off $6. Lots of room to fill some of this back in. Brendan, what do you got?
14% upside yesterday, guys, for Boeing. 6% downside today. The certification flights continuing. They also said Norwegian Airlines canceled a bunch of orders for that 737 MAX jet, guys.
Yeah, that's not a good sign here. Here goes Uber to the upside right now, so we're going to get out of that one. Nice little win for us, but yeah, it's breaking through now. I'm wondering if Uber may even be a long near these levels right here. So let's look to get out of this one. Like we said, we were going to get out of it. Unfortunately, I put some bids in the 50s, but it did run away. So Uber's not going to be a losing stock for us, but this is a position that we're holding that is currently losing right now. What up, Miss V?
Hey Sean, and hello traders, and welcome everyone who joined us for the first time. Guys, subscribe to this channel to receive notifications when we are back on air. Also, our next educational video about charting time frames will be available for you, so stay tuned. I'll be sending the link on the chat. And of course, please hit the thumbs up, like this video, and support. I'll see you later. Back to traders.
So we waited patiently for that Nikola. We like that rounding out bottom. We like the bracket order through 50s, 65.50, and then downside. If we miss it on the first stop, you just pull back and get the exact same price here that we wanted initially. So we get 65.40s. What it allows me to kind of do here is take some out in front of 66, and then wait for a 66 even break to take you back towards some of those highs. So, unlike Workhorse, we're going to take advantage of an inside range potentially and get some out above VWAP, and then look to play any kind of a pullback in. Carve, we're going to be adding in front of that $10 range, guys, and we still have some plug. I'm going to be adding to this position every time we get up to, there we go, chart finally loads. Every time we get in front of that $8, you'll see me dip into some more shares like I just added on the pullback, and then we'll take some out on the way down. So this is how we like to play these downside trends. Add, and then take off at the bottom. Once we get to 780, we'll look to take more profit on this name here. So PLUG, it's flat on the day, but it's come off and now about 10%. So big movement to the downside in this electric car space. Looks like it's the weak one, guys.
Guys, I know you're asking me to look at Carve, so I'll do it. Okay, guys, Carve right now. We have BYFC with a 50-cent win. We've already talked about that over and over again, and that's been an absolutely fantastic stock for us. But look, no surprise here, man. We talked about it in the pre-market. This stock coming back down to life here today. Look, big story. I love what Netflix did. We talked about that. I think Facebook should do a very similar thing there with supporting the community. And you can see down here, $15 right now. Carve breaks and then heads downside. That's such an easy trade, guys. Carve to the short side. It's actually easier than BYFC, but we were stuck in BYFC. Not stuck. I mean, it's my largest stock of the day. So hide your wife, hide your kids. If you're shorter today, it's been a good stock. But right now, honestly think that this move may be a little bit over with now. I'm almost looking for an 11.25 or so break to the upside now on Carve. It just may be overdone right now to the downside. So let's wait to see Carve maybe 11.30 or so back to the upside. I'll take a long if it gets there, guys.
Yeah, I'm basically already fading into that play and like that long as a break as well. I also want to get you guys over to another name here. Like I took that trade in Nikola and then just mentioned should take some profit out in the scalp. Got a little bit too greedy here. Could have taken it out at 80s, but you are seeing it slide back in here, guys. So watch out. If 65, 15 to 20 can't hold, that's not going to be a kill spot for me. I like the low of the day much, much better. I think you can certainly hold that price for the time being. ODP is still in the money for us, but I'm going to start working out of this position as it's basically rounding into